Welcome in, my friends. I hope all of you are doing well. So we're going to roll today here. We're going to see what wants to come through. Try to get out of your mind here watching for a specific zodiac sign in this reading. This is more for a situation that we're going to be looking at, okay? I'm going to pull a sign, a planet, and a house, and I'll tell you what I think could be going on as I'm doing the reading and who this could be for. And certainly you'll want to pay attention to the storyline and the title here, okay? Real quick before we get into this, those of you that are interested, moonlightintuitive.net is the website. You'll find that in the description box below. There is membership there where you find all of your monthly stuff and your season, like, so we're in Gemini season, so those are all posted, right? And then also, if you're interested, there is a $50 off coupon for a live reading. You can use coupon code in all caps SPRING50, okay, for $50 off. All right, love, let's go ahead and get into this here and see what may be going on. What is it that we need to know and see and hear, please? Divine Holy Spirit, show me what we need to know and see and hear. What situation is it that we're going to be looking at today? All right, so we have Aries. Now, Saturn moving into Aries, it'll be there for 2.5 years. That's happening on Saturday. All right, so in this role, we have Aries. We have Sun, okay? So you could have a Sun sign in Aries. We have first house, interesting. Well, that's ruled by Aries. So some of you could have first house in Aries. You could have a possible Leo. I'm also seeing Pluto here, so there could be something about Pluto, Scorpio involved, okay? This Aries energy, so this is like how you present yourself and how others see you. This could be something about early environmental influences, your physical appearance, self-awareness, this sort of thing. This could be also talking about maybe initiating something in Leo season, so keep this in mind, and it might be something that you're known for, okay, with that first house energy. The sun, just for reference here, is about like your interpersonal purpose, your inner drive, your creativity. It could be like the source of will, okay, and self motivation. It represents even the solar plexus, so it could represent like confidence, strength, individuality. If I didn't mention it, creativity. I feel like I might have said that, but maybe I didn't. Okay, so that's what we're seeing here. Very interesting there. All right, so let's get into this and see what this is all about. What do we need to know and see and hear, please, in regard to this situation? So we have the Knight of Wands. Very interesting. There is something about initiation here, okay, initiating something, taking the lead, taking charge. Seven of Wands. I wonder if this is boiling down to like your confidence, your sense of identity about yourself here. All right, let's see. Nine of Pentacles. That's Miss Ember. If you hear her barking in the background. All right, and we have the Chariot. Cancerian energy here. Amberly. I don't know what she's barking at, guys. So let's look at this Knight of Wands. Show me this Knight of Wands, please. King of Wands, Leo energy. Yeah, there is something here about Leo season. So I wonder if you get this could be like something about you initiating something in Cancer season or Leo season here. You could get moving on something or feel like you're free to move forward. You could even be freeing yourself from something possibly in Cancerian season, okay? I feel like I could be talking to my Aries sun signs or those of you that have Aries in the first house. Maybe Aries in the 5th house, it could be this as well. Alright, show me more here with this King of Wands, please. Thank you. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like imposter syndrome, you not starting something because maybe you don't feel worthy of it. Who am I to do it? Maybe you don't feel good enough. There's something here about this, and so it might, it seems like it has interfered in your ability to execute something or to initiate action in some area. Alright, not surprised to see that, actually. Okay, so let's look at the 7 of Wands. This may be what we're seeing here with this, like, it could be a blockage for you. It's something you avoid. 7 of Swords, out of fear. Absolutely. Out of fear. Okay, some of you don't wanna be seen. Again, I am getting a little bit of Pluto energy there that I'm seeing here. Just with the symbol that I'm seeing. It's, like, sticking out to me, so I'm making mention of it. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and we have the Tower. Some of you may feel like you don't have enough to do something. You could feel like it could disrupt something that you deem stable or that you feel like is stable. You're initiating something here. Okay. Now, for some of you, there could be where you're changing how you're handling something. This could be complete upheaval, like we're taking everything off the table and we're starting with a clean canvas here. Okay. So for some of you, that could be what that tower is. Let me get a little more about this 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be about having to walk away from something. Maybe that's been long standing. Yeah, death. It would be ending something. There would be some sort of big change here. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. It's time. I'm hearing it's time. This could also be for those of you that have Chiron in Aries, which Chiron is in Aries as we speak. So it moves again in, I believe, June of next year. It moves into Taurus. So you're working with that energy for another year or so. Um, I think you're afraid to some change of something that's been long standing. Okay, this could be something that you've been involved in for years, or something that's been in your life for years. So there, you're avoiding something out of fear, and um, this could be past energy. Let's look at the 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, you have overcome like the first step to something. 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. There's more Aries there. Also Taurus. Yeah, I get this feels like that. Chiron and Aries. Um, I get that there's some sort of inner turmoil around childhood or your past, something about the past. Can you show me more about this 6 of Cups? Can you give me an indication as to what this is? It's something that you have tried to stabilize in your life. Strength, yep. You've tried to stabilize something that you've had to overcome in your life. Can you show me this King of Pentacles? And Temperance. And there's the 9 of Wands again. Yeah, this is about some kind of wound that you've been working to overcome. This, for some of you, this could be about learning to be alone, learning how to maybe stand on your own 2 feet or how to do something alone. If you are in Aries, this could be about your connection to an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign that's been like teaching you about this ability, maybe an inability to be alone. You're guided to take some kind of action is what I'm seeing. I'm hearing on your behalf. Interesting. Show me a little bit more about that. 6 of Wands. Yeah, okay. This is like, I feel like you're like, it's almost like getting your master's, okay? Because I feel like you've initiated some kind of healing here in this situation for yourself. Like you're in a better place, but now there's like, now we need to address this thing that came to be because of a wound. So that's what I'm getting. There's something here that you're going to be, it feels like you're going to be taking action on, and it looks like you're going to pull yourself away from something or out of something. That's what this destabilization is that I'm seeing, that you've been fearing. So now that you have like this understanding about where this comes from, now you have to address the thing that came to be because of it. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so that's how this is coming through. And it's gonna require your first off, your acknowledgement here, which means that you it feels like you have to address something. Can you show me a little more about that strength energy, please? More Leo, by the way. Could be dealing with someone with Leo. Maybe you have Leo. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like there's something that you're trying to approach the right way. It may be hard. You may be feeling like it's hard for you to get someone to see your side of things, your position on things. They may not understand that because because they don't have this wound, or there's something here about not under someone that you might be addressing not understanding your position or your side of things here is how that's coming through. Okay. Let's look at the Chariot. Show me the Chariot, please. Okay, 9 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands. And the 3 of Swords. Somebody's gonna get hurt here is what it looks like, but it's your truth. You can't you're fixing yourself here. You're fixing something within yourself. You can't help that someone is going to be hurt by this, but you know that whatever it is that you're doing here is your truth, and it's something that like you feel like must be done. That's how this is reading to me. Now you may initiate this, okay, in Cancer season. What is the 9 of Cups in regard to? The Queen of Cups. Okay. So it's about you moving in the direction of something that speaks to your heart, something that you know is for some of you meant for you, some of you that you recognize would be some kind of fulfillment to you or for you. Maybe there's something here about, for example, maybe some of you have been in a relationship and it's, you got a house together or whatever. And maybe you're in this energy of like, now you want to travel, but this person doesn't want to. There's something about like earth energy here, the groundedness of something, or I'm hearing rootedness. Okay. Maybe something you feel like is doesn't want to change or is immovable, um doesn't want to budge. There's something about that. But you're feeling called in another direction or in a different direction, a different energy. 4 of Cups. I think there might be something here that you feel like you missed a shot at, or you're tired of feeling like you can't go in that direction. Okay, so 4 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, that's going from, something being dissatisfying to moving in the direction of something that brings the light to your eyes. Does that make sense? So, for some of you, maybe there's a desire to move. For some of you, maybe it's a desire to go back home in some way. It could be going to something that feels like home. It's interesting. I want to say, let me see here. Let me check this because I feel like I did a reading for Aries, as a matter of fact, that had something to do with like the title of it was. Home is where the heart is, and there's no place like home. Whoops, that's the wrong. Hang on. I want to find this reading and I'll do my best to pin it at the end here. Yep, it was a fire sign reading. Aries, Leo, Sag, and I'm seeing all of those here in this reading. All the fire signs are here, okay? Home is where the heart is, and there's no place like home. I'll pin it here at the end of the reading. I feel like maybe again, what's really highlighted here is that there's something that came to be, whatever this 10 of Pentacles is, something that came to be based off of a wound and fear. And because you have an awareness around this now, and you are working through this and healing this, now you have to do something about this thing that came to be because of this wound. It's like you're readjusting something to be in the right, in the right position. You're adjusting yourself to be in the right position or in the right place. And it's based off of you coming from a healed aspect of yourself. It's very interesting. I'm going to get you some guidance here. Actually, they're calling me to Moonology, so we'll use that. All right. So guidance, advice, reminders, clarity, confirmation for those that this resonates for. Again, for some of you, this is Chiron in Aries. For some of you, this might be because of Saturn moving into Aries. For some of you, you are in Aries. You could have Leo in the first house. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Now, we have another eclipse coming up. Let me get you actually, I don't have my book here. It's in the car. Okay. There's an eclipse coming up. It's either the 7th or the 21st of September. And I feel like this would be the full moon in Pisces, I believe it is, that we'd be having that eclipse. And so this may be where you're wrapping up a cycle here with this, okay? But I also feel like this could be because of the Saturn shifting into Aries. Just a little side note there. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this reading was helpful. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'll see you in the next one. You guys take care.